Hey guys, Thomas Jr. here, aka Mustached Tom, with a pretty late review for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And the reason for this being late is I don't own my own PS4, and getting a grasp on this game was pretty difficult, so it took a while for me to get my situation in order to review this game. So, from my previous experience from playing what was it? Either Assassin's Creed 2 or 3. It's been a while since I've personally played an Assassin's Creed game, but I thought this was a pretty good game in the franchise. As we look at the gameplay, it plays pretty similarly to the previous, uh, and it feels pretty fluid. But the combat is a bit on the easy side, but that's okay. Um, the parkour or free running, whatever you want to call it, is for the most part pretty old. Again, pretty fluid. There are a few spots here and there that you might get caught up in, but other than that, the gameplay is pretty solid. And if you played any other previous Assassin's Creed games, I'm pretty sure you'll probably get really accustomed to this style of gameplay. Or if you played games that have very similar combat systems, like Batman has sort of this style. But yeah, going in the area of London as you play as Jacob and Evie, two characters that have quite a like one or two distinct skills between them, but other than that, they pretty much play the same. And as you progress far enough in the game, there is a third character, but I won't go into that because I personally didn't play that part of it yet, but I wanted to get this review out there, so I'm only going to be focusing on the two characters. So I know that Evie has stealth, but I'm not sure what Jacob has as a unique skill. Like, Evie can go invisible, but I didn't see Jacob's or didn't use it or anything like that. But anyways, you play in London, you do the main quest, and there are quite a few side quests as well. And if you do the side quests first, I suppose that the main quest will probably be pretty easy. And from what I was getting, the story is okay. Nothing too fancy, nothing too complicated. Just, the right amount of what you would expect. You deal with child labor, you deal with gang on gang violence, if you want to say that. But yeah, that's about it. And then there's like finding stuff, which I didn't really focus on, but that's Assassin's Creed. Like some of the other ones are like these pickup item things and whatever. Upgrading is a pretty satisfying experience, and once you're there, it kind of wears thin. But I guess it's one of those games that you can kind of go through once and have that experience if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed. So there's that. So I'm gonna give it my score now because for me there's not much else to talk about. I mean, it looks nice. There are a few glitches here and there, but it doesn't necessarily break the game too much or anything. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I thought Assassin's Creed Syndicate was a pretty solid number in the entry or game in the franchise, I should say. With its pretty solid combat system and ability to move around. The missions are very, I want to say, they're passable. Some of them are pretty unique, but other than that, I think for the most part, there's like this whole boxing thing you can do. You can do like a few of them, and then there's like the whole child labor thing, and there's like a few of those around, and then there are the war things, and then there's a few of those. Um, yeah, and other than that, I think that's about it. So, with that being said, this has been Thomas Jr., aka Mustache Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.